Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of me watching hockey and telling you how to score more goals. If you want to score more goals, this is something I would highly suggest. Stick around to the end because I love to give tips, and every goal is a different situation to where you can learn something. But as I'll explain, this is Game Central, NHL.com. All you have to do is go to scores, click on a game, and then you'll go to Game Central, I think it's called, and you click on Goal Visualizer, and you'll be able to watch the play. And how it works is whoever has a circle is the one who ends up scoring. So this first goal, I'll play it out. There's a lot of things that I love about this, but you can't really see it because of the way this is visualized. What I love is, first of all, gets in the corner. Look at this quick transition. I I don't know why 13 is diving in. That is the biggest no because best case scenario is you pick this pass off. But if this is a good player, he's not going to make that pass. If anything, you diving in, I chip it out. 10's even diving in. So he'd be able to, Brat would be able to skate through and get the puck. But passes right through and he blows past 10. I don't know who that is. But my favorite part's right here. So you see how he draws him in? He's in the middle, and then he's going to start leaking out to give himself more space. Because 79 has to respect 76. Respect the pass. Don't know if he's a righty, lefty. You won't be able to tell. But the one thing I love is this goal is a 5-hole goal. Excuse me. This goal goes in 5-hole. And he's a lefty, but he doesn't shoot it. He kind of like turns his wrist and slides it 5-hole. I used to work as a goalie instructor shooter. Like I wasn't a goalie, so I wasn't really helpful with that. But doing these things was great for my scoring because you really learn how goalies function. And the one thing I really learned is that goalies 5-hole, the best spot to shoot 5-hole is, let's say I'm standing up and my hands are out front. My stick is supposed to be covering that gap, but there's a little triangle between the heel of that stick and the toe of the goalie on that same side. That's the hardest spot to get. If you can get it in there, in that little triangle, the heel of the goalie stick, the toe of whatever hand is being held. And you can see he comes up, does a little stick handle, brings it out wide, and then just rolls his wrist 5-hole. And it definitely beats him in that triangle area. What I would suggest is watch the goal because it tells you a little bit more. It'll play it back a little bit more. This just gives you the last little, like 10 seconds. So that's always nice. Let's go to the second goal. I thought this was a weak goal. I think he gets a little deflected, or it hits while he's shooting. It hits off the stick, and the goalie doesn't read it well. So let's play this again. 91, good job. One thing he could do, he can move his feet behind the net, but he stops up. Also fine, because now you're just on the strong side, and you can work a cycle. I had one of my players this weekend, so they played in Chicago, and I was losing my mind because I always tell them, okay, move your feet, constantly be moving your feet. Plays will open up. And he had a good weekend, but he had the audacity to turn around while I'm coaching and be like, yeah, you saying move your feet has really helped me. It really opens up a lot of things. I'm like, you little shit. I know what I'm talking about. Oh, but again, I love coaching because we had a turning point in the season this weekend where it was in Chicago. We're a Canadian team. The first game, the ref was screwing us over, like point blank. We were down like 3-1, 4-1, I can't remember. Came back, tied it at 4-4. They scored, and with like a minute and a half left, we scored again, and we ended up tying. But it was a turning point. The next game, terrible. The worst I've ever seen them play. And then they had to bounce back 2 games in a row. The selfish games, I don't know why I'm telling you. That's not the point of this. But it's just, I love talking about it because they finally flipped a switch where they stopped playing individually and started playing as a team. One of the things that I learned about a lot of young players is they're not playing hockey. They're playing shinny, where they're like, okay, I can take the puck and I'll go end to end because I give my team the best chance when I have the puck. Well, no. When you make good decisions and you can trust that your teammates are also going to make good decisions, everybody succeeds. That's what kind of the point of this is, to show you how systems are meant to be, they're not supposed to be the anchor, as in this is what we need to do or else you're sitting. No, they're supposed to be, I don't know what to do. Let me get back to my position and I know where I'm supposed to be and I know where everyone else is supposed to be. Besides that, let's watch the goal. Sorry for my TED Talk rant. All right, so again, stops up. Let's play it again. Gets knocked down, stops up, takes the open space right here. Love it. Passes to the point. Shot gets tipped. He rolls to the net, hops on the puck, and look at this. He is in a prime time area. The worst thing that could have happened is 22 fell back door, but 50 does a good job of sticking man to man right in the slot, especially when you're coming like along here. It's one thing if you're coming straight in, but if you're going horizontally, it's a lot harder for the goalie because he has to be tracking the whole way, and he's shuffling his feet. You might catch him off hop, out of rhythm. Who knows? And he just throws it in while he's moving. Boom. Let's go to Dougie's. This one's a nice goal too. I like this one. I like this one because clearly he's going for 11 here. But Dougie Hamilton, Dougie is in such a good position to where it doesn't matter. Because, who is this? Bratt? Or no, that's Hughes. I wonder how he gets the first assist. Maybe the 11 doesn't touch it. I don't know. It doesn't matter. But I find Hughes does a good job here. Comes across, moves his feet. Again, look at, everybody collapses in the middle because everyone here knows this is a danger spot. But he keeps moving. Gets everybody to move around. Movement causes chaos. These two both go to 63. Drops it down. That's all you need when you're a good player is a split second. Gets open. 11 does a great job popping. He's out there, and if he caught it, he would have to get it off right away because 93 is right here. But it goes through, and then Dougie Hamilton just wires it backdoor. I think everyone knows what I'm going to say here if you watch it. What does he do? He gets to the net. You want to get bread, you go to the bakery. You want to score goals, you go to the front of the net. That's a beautiful touch pass. The awareness of knowing where the open space is. Like, he has a gap here, but 39 can collapse. Is 43 already? Let's see. Oh, look at, they all collapse on him. And he would have to turn up, but 39 is right there. So all he does is he bumps it back to 43. And then he just rolls to the net. 43 probably walks here. Oh, he taps it to his brother. Ooh, I see the connection now. Walks the line a little bit, throws it on net. Chaos in front. Jack picks up the rebound. Empty netter. Hockey's an easy sport. They let kids play this thing. I love this one. This one's an interesting play. Just all around. You gotta watch Zibanejad. Because this is definitely a set play. So what happens here is, let's replay it. I'll pause it when they get all set up. Okay? So Zibanejad, they seem to be rolling into an umbrella. I don't know where 16, I wasn't paying attention. I'm guessing he usually is up here. But what I love is this is definitely a set play where they pass it to 20 and Zibanejad sneaks backdoor. Like, look at him. for no reason, bursts through. Like as a hockey player, if you see this, you'd be like, "Oh, why? Where is he going?" 91 sneaks in, and now he's bursting to that back door. That is great coaching, and that is just knowing, having chemistry with your power play. He tries to tap it. I don't know. Maybe the goalie gets a piece of it, but he's still going to the net, which is good. And then pops out for Kreider. Kreider just hammers a throw. Sorry, I think I'm having a stroke. He hammers it through. Oh, brother. Hockey 101. Get to the net. Get to the net. That's where the goals are. Obviously, you need to be able to have zone entries, quick retrievals, all that good stuff. But that's on the coach to put you into a successful position. I don't know why I can't talk. But again, that's probably coaching, or that's just Zibanejad having great hockey awareness. Take a guess what I'm going to say. Take a guess. Like I said, this is an easy sport. They let kids play this. You get to the good spots, good things will happen. And people wonder why the high-skilled ones are the ones that are constantly going to the hard areas to score. Bad players stick around the perimeter. Look at someone like William Nylander, and it's no secret that I'm a Leafs fan. For the first few years, like not even a few years, I don't know how long he's been in the NHL for, but he's been there for long enough. First few years, he was always coming down the wing and curling up and taking the safe play. Nothing wrong with that. But once he got older, bigger, and stronger, he was able to man strength his way to the net. And look at what's happened to his goal scoring. It's gone up and up and up. But I digress. Jack Hughes doesn't settle for just being out here. Walks it to the middle. This is also a 4-on-3, of course. But nevertheless, you still need, these principles still stack up and stick around. Walks to the middle. Walks. He's a lefty, so he just needs to get... This is one of the times you don't have to pull and shoot. If you're walking left and you're a lefty, you can just lean on your stick and like kind of whip it, where you just lean and push through. But he even comes out. Like he pulls it out wide. You can see. That's what I love about these, where you can actually see where the guys are stick handling to. Gets to the middle, wires it. People in front. This was the New Jersey Devils and the New York Rangers. Thanks for watching. As you can see on the screen, like, subscribe, share, tell all your friends. Coach Brandon's back, baby.